Hyen did not believe in love. To her, love was just a beautiful lie that hurt people in the end. Every relationship she had ever seen was filled with betrayal, manipulation, and regret. Even her own past was covered in scars she was terrified to touch. So she built a life where no one could get close. She worked hard, stayed alone, and created a wall that no one was allowed to cross. Then Sejin walked into her life. He didn't arrive as a hero. He arrived as a problem. Too friendly, too curious, too warm. From their very first meeting, he treated her like she was someone worth knowing. He wasn't afraid of her cold eyes or sharp words. In fact, he smiled at her, as if he could already see the person behind the walls she had built, and she hated that. She pushed him away. She avoided him. She spoke harshly, yet he came back again and again, with coffee, with jokes, with quiet acts of kindness she never asked for. Little by little, her heart, which she had locked away for years, began to tremble. But she refused to accept it, because she remembered. She remembered her old lover, the man who had once promised to protect her forever. The man who turned out to be controlling, violent, and obsessed. He had destroyed her confidence, her trust, and her sense of safety. He made her believe love was something dangerous. So when Sejin tried to get closer, her body reacted before her heart did. She flinched, she panicked, she ran. Yet Sejin never raised his voice, never forced her, never blamed her. "I'm not here to hurt you," he said softly. "I'm here to stay, if you'll let me." That scared her more than anger ever could. One night, work forced them to stay late in the office. The building was silent. Only their breaths and the rain against the windows could be heard. The tension between them was impossible to ignore. In that quiet moment, Hyen saw not a threat, but a lonely man who wanted to be loved just as badly as she did. Her defenses cracked, their eyes met, and for the first time in years, she didn't pull away. Their lips touched slowly, carefully at first, then with a fire so strong it felt like the whole world had exploded around them. That kiss was not gentle, it was dynamite. Yet love never arrives without a test. Her past returned in the most violent and cruel way. The abusive ex found her again, filled with jealousy and rage. He threatened Sejin, he threatened her. He wanted to take back control over her life, but Sejin refused to be scared. He stood in front of her like a shield. "You don't own her. You never did." For the first time, Hyen believed someone would truly protect her without trying to own her in return. Still, the trauma inside her mind tried to pull her back into darkness. She doubted herself. She doubted him. She wondered if this was just another painful mistake waiting to happen. Sejin, seeing her struggle, took her hand. "You don't have to be perfect for me. Just be here. That's enough." Slowly, with his love and patience, she began to heal. The nightmares faded. Laughter returned. Warmth filled the empty spaces inside her heart. In the final moment, standing on a rooftop overlooking the city lights, she finally confessed, "I was afraid of love because I didn't want to explode again." Sejin smiled gently. "Then let's explode together." They kissed once more, not in fear, but in freedom. A love once filled with danger turned into a love strong enough to survive anything.